on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Mellow Mondays podcast. Once again, we missed last week, and I'm sorry. Work has gotten kind of crazy again. So, yeah, into the final end of the season push. Really got like 12 days left to me, and then I'm kind of done as far as guiding goes for the season. I'll be working in the shop, hopefully this winter. But yeah, as far as guiding and stuff goes, we're nearing the end, and just been pretty worn out and tired. So didn't get uploaded last week. Just kind of back in that grind and getting the RV ready to go for the winter. I don't know if I shared last episode I did or not, but we did a RV smart thermostat and been running that. It's been really nice, actually. It's actually pretty sick. I feel pretty bougie. Like we're in this nice old RV, and I can just check the temp from anywhere. So that's going to be huge this winter. Be able to monitor what's going on, and honestly, it works better than I thought it would. So been pretty happy with it. Got that all installed. I will have a video of that at some point. I'm working on just if you guys are RV people and want to add something like that into your RV. It's surprisingly good. So we did that and got all our bays reorganized. So that's been kind of something over my head, been hanging over my head a little bit. Is like I just feel like our stuff is all over the place, and like once it starts snowing and we get colder weather, I want to have a good system down. So I think I got everything organized in a good way. Underneath the bays here, I've got like all our camping stuff, all my snow stuff, like snow stuff for snowboarding this winter, easily accessible. I got my truck laid out a little better. I was gonna rebuild my topper or my I have a little kind of a plywood bed built out of my truck just to house all my stuff. I was going to do some sliders and stuff, but it was going to be really expensive. So we kind of nixed that idea, not going to do that. Maybe sometime in the future. I'd love to buy one of those like full decked systems. The issue with those is they're not tall enough. So like most standard fly fishing, like my boat bag and all these different things, cooler, that they won't fit in it. And I like having everything not visible from the outside, just if somebody looks in. So maybe someday we'll find a solution for that. But for right now, I think like for the most part, everything with the RV is pretty squared away. I'm gonna finish cutting all the insulation for the windows today, so we'll have all that ready to go. Just help excess heat leaving the RV. That's kind of the goal. So we'll try and just insulate the RV up better. And then really the only other thing we need to do for the winter, obviously put away a few things that are outside, like all our chairs and all these different stuff. I'm just gonna put them underneath the RV. But we're gonna do some sort of styrofoam, siding, skirting basically on the RV, helps snow and stuff from blowing in. And also helps the wind, obviously. So try to keep those pipes a little more insulated. Last thing we want is a pipe to freeze and burst, because that is not good. We've had our pipes freeze one time while we were on a trip 2 years ago, and that was kind of stressful. Our heat went out in the middle of the night, and I woke up and I was like, uh-oh. Like my mattress was hard as a rock. You could see your breath in the RV. And turns out like there's this little switch on your basically your heater, so the fan engages and it blows this switch in, and then that's what creates the spark to light the propane to then heat. And sometimes that switch can be obstructed, which is what happened. And the fan just blew all night with no heat, so it was extra cold. So we're trying to avoid that this winter. We'll see. We're looking into some more space heaters. There's a bunch of stuff. Whatever, you guys, we don't need to get full into this. I'm sure I'll do a winter RV update at some point. But that's kind of what we've been doing. Today, I've just been hanging out. We did some harvesting at the garden. I don't know if you can see on the video or not. You might be able to if I scoot over. But we got a bunch of kale over there. So kale drying out. We do kale chips, just a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper, sometimes some Creole seasoning. So got a bunch of those. And I've got a bunch of peppers and jalapeno. I'm sorry, peppers and jalapenos, same thing. Tomatoes and peppers frozen. So we're going to, that I've harvested just because I haven't had enough for a batch of salsa. Was actually going to try to make it today, but Walmart didn't have all the things I needed, and I just didn't want to rush into the project. So I kind of just wanted to chill today, honestly. So I really haven't done much. I'm going to hang out, smoke a cigar, and relax this afternoon after I finish kind of the rest of the insulation stuff. But other than that, we're just really just kind of hanging out, not doing a whole lot. Trying to think of like what what life lesson I've been thinking about. It's always tough when you're on the go, and I think I was at the hot springs the other day, um, and it was a good reminder. It's like kind of crazy sometimes when you stop and think like how many people are in the world, which I realize is like like what are you talking about? But like I think I just encounter so many different people every day, whether it be at the fly shop or at the hot springs or whatever, and it's easy to get stuck in this mindset of just like go, 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 and not taking time to just like slow down and just like be thankful for things going on in life and whatever. And it's kind of crazy to me how many other people are literally doing the exact same thing. And we all have this somewhat common goal of living, healthy lives and enjoying our time and with friends and family, all these things, and how like easily self-centered and focused it is. How easy it is to get that way, and like you're just so worried about money and like all these things that I worry about or whatever. And there's so many people literally right out the door here who are doing the exact same thing. And I don't really have like a practical, I don't know, application of like what does that mean for my life? But I don't know. I think it was a good mental shift of like, especially now, it's the end of the season. We're all getting a little grumpy and tired and stressed and whatever. And it was a good reminder um, of just trying to like, okay, take it slow and be patient with people. Because everybody, is feeling the same stresses that I do in some way or the other. So I don't know. It was just kind of an interesting little thought that I had. Not that I have any sort of practical advice to it, but I don't know, maybe it's good to just slow down and stop and try to put yourself in other people's shoes. I don't know. It's like end of the season, it's easy to get annoyed and frustrated with people like, working at the shop and all this stuff. It's we're tired. We've worked a lot. I worked a lot in a 3 or 4 month period. So I'm ready to relax and kind of just chill out for a little bit. And I'm excited for this winter, excited to go snowboarding a lot and not quite sure what we're doing for work yet. Like I said, I think I'm going to be working in the shop, but there's nothing solidified there yet. If not, I may work at like UPS or something early in the morning, and then that kind of leaves my day to go do various other things. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, excited. My family's coming out in basically like 2 weeks, so going to be doing some fishing and hanging out. Going to go visit Ure and maybe go see Marble. We just went to Slow Groovin' again the other day. This barbecue spot down there is super good. So yeah, I don't know. Just hanging out, gearing up for the winter per usual. It's just always like winter's coming. That's like the overarching theme. But I'm loving this weather right now. The leaves are starting to turn. Everything is super pretty, especially up on the pan and really like anywhere in high elevation. It's just like nice crisp mornings and cool nights, and like it's getting cold even during the day. It's been warm the past couple days, but we got a front coming in with some rain and stuff this weekend, and it's supposed to drop that temp down. So I mean, fall is here. Not to say it won't get warm again, but I like this cooler weather. Not as hot. It's so comfortable outside. It just feels good, nice and crisp. Like, yeah, I don't know. I love fall. I love when the leaves change. Excited for carving pumpkins and all these other various things that you do in the fall. I don't know. Just kind of getting stuff together. Nothing crazy. No crazy adventures or anything. Um, just kind of making it through the season, finishing strong. Trying to finish strong at least. That's what we're trying to do. So yeah, as usual, appreciate you guys tuning in. Definitely hit that like button, subscribe if you're not. It really does help grow the channel. Like I've had a bunch of subscribers this year. I don't know if it's off the podcast or my other RV videos, but it does mean a lot. Like we're almost at 200 subscribers, which is kind of crazy to me. I mean, I remember when I was just like trying to get 100, like a year, 2 years ago, whatever. So it's kind of cool. Love to keep growing the channel and maybe turn it into something big someday. I don't know. I got big dreams for it. We'll see. I'm not super consistent, which makes it tough, but I'm going to try to be a little more consistent this winter, obviously, when I have a little more time. But yeah, I don't know. Catch you guys on the next one. And it's been another episode of the Mellow Mondays podcast. Peace.